Thanks for tuning in to Real Critics. I'm Richie.
I'm Frank.
And this week, we actually had a comment to review a certain movie. And as we said last time, whatever it was,
we had to watch and had to review it.
Yep, check it out. So, and this very lucky, lovely person who left the comment chose Magic Mike.
Was it Magic?
Magic Mike.
I watched The Expendables.
What?
I didn't watch Magic Mike. I watched The
It's supposed to
Expendables.
be...
Oh, wow. That's an awkward moment.
You lucky bastard.
No, I watched it. and God, I wish I had watched The Expendables. In fact, I'd probably have a better time watching Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know what?
And Sylvester Stallone taking off their clothes. How sick it may sound.
You know what? It had Kevin Nash in it.
Yeah.
Tarzan. If you didn't know, I did star in the movie.
That must have hit the freaking floor, man.
It wasn't me in the pump scene, but there was somebody named Big Dick Richie. It wasn't me.
That was his stunt double.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, so let's talk about the movie.
Let's try to.
What'd you think about it overall? Seriously, joke aside.
Joking aside, I thought it was a supreme movie. I thought it actually had a great plot that, I think with all joking aside, it's streamlined into more of like a romantic type film where, Channing Tatum, even though
they somehow made stripping very...
I was just totally bullshitting that whole entire time.
Really?
This is the worst freaking movie. One of the worst.
What was worse, Green Lantern or Magic Mike?
God, it's a tug of war right there. I mean,
you're comparing them?
I mean, can you really sit there and tell me that there was any plot in this movie whatsoever, even though this was loosely based off of Channing Tatum's real life? I mean, I just, it's almost like trying to pull a plot out of that movie Striptease with Demi Moore. Nobody cared about the plot. Nobody gave a crap. They just wanted to see your tits.
I think they kind of liked Magic Mike
included.
Because it was supposed to be somewhat of
Channing
a
Tatum
true story.
Being a stripper, trying to find love in the most unexpected places.
Well, the movie wasn't about him trying to find love.
The guy was surrounded with chicks hanging off his every freaking word. But it was the girl, the nurse, who sat there and made him see a softer side of life. That got in touch with himself. Bullshit!
That's not what the movie was about.
No, of course not.
The movie was about him trying to get ahead.
He was trying to get ahead of life. He was trying to make a success out of himself. Being in the daytime a roofer, and at nighttime he's a stripper.
He also had the mobile detailing business and his dreams to become
and the poodle shaving side jobs, that
a wood maker or a furniture maker.
I'm sure he made a lot of wood makers out of some of those people.
I'm sure. What do you think of Matthew McConaughey in it? Dallas.
He was comic. I mean, I don't even. You know what? I think he played his. That's how he is in real life. I was going to say there was no acting.
That wasn't Dallas. That was Matthew.
They were just like, Matthew, who's your character? You have to play this insanely funny character who's just a sexual pervert. Matthew McConaughey was like, that's me.
No, he's like, all right. He jumped all over that role.
Yes, he did. He did jump all over. And of course, I know that a lot of people probably don't know about, they might, but True Blood fans out there, Joe, I can't even pronounce his last name, damn it.
I've never watched True Bloods.
But anyways, Joe Metaglio, whatever. Anyways, he was like a huge success in True Blood because he was 7 foot tall and built like a shit brick house, and basically all of his scenes, he had to take his shirt off at one point.
Right.
And of course, he was in the movie. Shocker! And of course, Channing Tatum befriended the
The kid.
the misfit child who didn't have a place in life, and he worked with them on the roofing jobs, but he got fired, so he got him a spot on the whole Magic Mike train. As a prop guy.
It was
first.
the Cock Riders of Tampa.
Yeah, and wow, it was riveting. Just how he befriends a small boy to make him be his friend. Oh,
So eventually, in the
sorry,
movie,
I just
you're not going to stop unless I interrupt you.
I know.
So let me go ahead and interrupt you. Basically, what ends up
I've been real good in the last few.
you have, so you're due to.
Yeah,
hold
I have
this.
to. On this one, I have to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, basically the Channing Tatum's character Mike ends up realizing at the end of the movie it's not for him anymore. So he basically quits, gets away from it, and then his protege, the kid or whatever you want to call him, basically steps up and takes over.
Yeah, because he had the physique and the whole entire skill to take his place. Channing Tatum, you can take his place in a heartbeat. I know I could.
Plus he got killed for 3 seconds.
I'm surprised Ryan Reynolds wasn't in it.
What?
I'm surprised Ryan Reynolds wasn't in it.
He could have.
It was a perfect
It wouldn't hurt the
movie.
movie, I can tell you that. In fact, you can put him in the Green Lantern suit.
Oh God! One day you'll be wearing a Green Lantern suit.
Let's not talk about that. Okay. Anyways, as a whole for this movie, once again, mindless plots and basically
They knew it would make money.
This was just to make chicks come out and see the movie.
Well, you know they're making a second one, right?
Yeah, I know they're making a
I
second
wonder what
one.
that's going to even be about.
Maybe Channing Tatum
Magic
found,
Mike's return.
I was going to say maybe he found.
He's like, shit, I got to strip.
I got to strip to make money. I can't do anything else.
There
But,
was some funny parts of the movie, though. I mean, like,
were
the
some-
writing wasn't necessarily terrible. It was just we're guys watching fucking men stripping. So obviously, it's like, it's close to, watch, like, if we were to sit down and watch, like, Brokeback Mountain or something.
I don't know, but ain't no broken back over here.
I got a mountain over here.
Not there's anything wrong with it, but I'm just saying. Two cowboys in the middle of nowhere finding love. Let's see. Let's see. Toby Keith write a country song about that.
Willie Nelson, Toby Keith duo, fucking horse, smoking weed.
Anyways, Magic Mike, being what it was, actually, as I said before, loosely based on Channing Tatum's life.
I'll be honest, I watched it.
I think that he could have, I don't know, had a better life.
I thought the movie overall was kind of funny. Like, to me, it was like a comedy. That's kind of how I looked at
Yeah,
it.
it's got to be a comedy, and the whole finding love with the misfit that took his place at the end, his sister, and it really sucked.
That kid
I thought it
Adam,
was just-
he was kind of annoying through the whole thing.
I think everybody was kind of annoying in a way.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I know you
Like,
probably
I
thought.
really didn't
I mean,
think
don't
it
get me
was
wrong.
bad.
I found some funny parts in there, but I mean, it was just overall, it was just pointless. If I would have spent money to go see this movie, I think I would have been more depressed than watching Green Lantern. I mean, and thank God I didn't.
You did spend money to see that.
No, I didn't.
I thought you said you did.
No, I downloaded it.
Oh, I mean originally.
No, I never went to go see it.
You never went to go see it?
No,
Ah.
no, I was lucky.
I did.
Because it was only in the movie theater for like
It was
4
awesome.
or 5 days, and the Smurfs movie.
You saw
But what I'm saying is that Magic Mike, I'm sure with lots of women, it scored high, and it was on good. I guess positive reviews for that. I know I know a lot of critics out there gave praise to Matthew McConaughey and Channing Tatum for doing a movie like this. I don't know.
He could dance.
Well, yeah, but
Man, like, did you watch him be like, man, I wish I had a little bit of moves like that? No?
No, Rich.
No?
I didn't. In fact,
Me neither.
through the whole thing, I sat there and was going, is this
Me
almost
neither.
over?
I did not watch any part of that movie and be like, man, I wish I could move like that. My hips lie.
Because I can move like that. It's just, I don't have
You
to.
can't. I've seen you move like that. I've seen you.
See, we're like,
Exactly,
no,
exactly.
Music was in my head.
We considered doing this review with no shirts, but just ties. Oh man, I'm so using this take.
This is Magic Mike 2.
To upload.
I'm gonna
This is
send that.
Magic
I'm
Mike.
gonna send that into Matthew Buchanan. Put me in your movie. I could do that.
No, Magic Mike 2 is going to be named Big Dick Richie, featuring Frankie. Oh,
Anyways,
yeah.
for that special person out there that wanted us to review this movie, never do that again. I don't. And don't get me wrong. I'm sure if somebody sat there and said, "Hey, can you guys please review, Debbie Does Dallas?" We'd have to watch it and review it, I mean, I'm not throwing it out there. Just saying.
Well, that's pretty much all we got for Magic Mike. We'll go ahead and end you with some. Are you done?
With some dance moves.
Done? Yeah.
Green Lantern 2. The Return of Magic Mike.
They want Channing Tatum to play Gambit. Did you hear about that?
No, I did not. Are
Yeah.
we going into the movie news now?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
go ahead and do that.
Let's
See
just do
how I
that.
segue right into
I
it?
love that.
I'm good.
That's right.
How are we not picked up by somebody yet?
That's right, Big Dick Richie. You are great.
Can you call me that from now on for the rest of our shows?
I'm going to do that for the rest of this show.
Or just even outside of this? It would be great. If you could change my name in your phone to Big Dick Richie, that'd be great.
From Batman to Big Dick Richie.
There you go.
People might actually sit there and look when you call and say, "What?"
What?
And I'll be like, "Hey, no." It's a
No,
joke.
yeah, inside thing.
But yeah, on to the
Get
movie.
Alright, I am funny. Alright. Yeah, movie news. Yeah, I saw that. They're talking about, and it's been brought up before, about Channing Tatum doing a Gambit movie, a solo.
Oh, I mean a movie by itself.
Yeah, like him being in.
I knew they wanted to do a Gambit
stealing
movie,
and-
but I mean, since Gambit totally blew chunks in
And you know what?
Origins Wolverine,
And I didn't even mind that. I thought it was okay. Everyone else hated it.
of course he hated it because he wasn't even Gambit. Gambit wasn't even Gambit. I mean, the guy who played him was the
Taylor, something. I can't think of his name.
Yeah,
But he was Battleship.
yeah, Battleship. He played that John Carter piece of crap movie by
I like
Disney.
John Carter.
God, man,
God damn it,
you've
don't
got
piss
some
me off
you've
today.
got some issues, dude. Really.
Man.
I mean, that was the biggest Disney
Will you stop?
flush $200 million.
You see how we get going?
I don't
That was a
understand.
good movie.
That was a bad, horrible fucking movie, and that was just the worst of it.
I like
because
John Carter.
John Carter, really?
I liked it.
What? The man gets teleported to Zebo and planet Zebo, and
So what?
he heads up the revolution. Of these like freaking odd-looking insect guys who.
Turks?
The plot was had a good standing, but the rest of it just sucked. The delivery was crappy.
How do we get on? We're not reviewing John Carter right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, you said it was
Yeah,
good.
it was all right.
You said it was good.
It was
it
all
was
right.
sucky. It was
Anyways.
terrible. That's why they're not making a John Carter 2.
No, it said they're making a Magic Mike too.
See how fate just takes you and rips you inside out. But
Inside out. Anyways, yeah, they are talking about Channing Tatum doing that.
I didn't like Gambit in the whole X-Men Origins because he wasn't Gambit. It was the worst rendition since.
Well, they gave him
probably
the
Green
long
Lantern.
hair too. It was different. It was just.
It was a different spin, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
And Channing Tatum, being or going.
Would you like
slated-
that? Would you be okay with it? Would you be excited? Would you look forward to that movie? Would you?
I would look forward to a Gambit movie. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Channing Tatum, okay.
Moving on from that, we got some casting news for
the 2016 pushed back.
The one-day Batman Superman film. They casted Alfred and Lex Luthor.
Yes.
For Alfred, they casted Jeremy Irons. If you don't know him, bad guy in Die Hard 3, Die with a Vengeance. Die with a Vengeance.
He was actually
he was a voice in Lion King.
Scar.
Yeah.
Because everybody can place that.
Anyways, he's got the look right now. He's older. He's got the look. I don't think that would be too bad.
No, I think that's a good idea.
But Lex Luthor. Who do they pick?
Jesse Eisenberger.
Oh, God. Social Network, Zombieland.
Superbad.
It was just...
Oh, wait, he was in the Superbad. That was his twin.
McLovin. You don't know McLovin?
No.
Or no, you're talking about the other guy.
The other guy, yeah. He looks almost exactly like him.
They're kind of close. 30 minutes or less, he was
30 minutes or less.
He's actually a good actor. I don't mind him. I like him. I think he's funny.
I think he's a good actor as long as he plays in those type of roles.
I don't know. They're going to shave his head.
But as a Lex Luthor, they got to stretch that one pretty. I mean,
I don't know. It's going to take a great. I don't know. I just don't even know.
Well, as I said on the last episode, the reason why they pushed it back because of the script, because of.
Well, they got so many reasons why things been pushed back. Who knows what the real
I just
reason
heard
is.
that being a script problem, but I hear they want to introduce or they want to put in more or all the superheroes they want to use for the Justice League. They want to put in the Flash. They want to put in, of course, Wonder Woman is supposed to be already. They want to bring in Green Lantern. They also want to bring in the Martian Manhunter.
It's too much.
Which I think, I think they're.
It's a 5-hour movie.
They're really going to be.
They can't do that.
Well,
I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to see a tiny bit of Wonder Woman, almost like Black Widow in Avengers.
Yeah.
How she did in Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Ease her in like that. I don't think she's going to play a big role. I think mainly this Batman Superman is going to be Batman, Superman, Lex Luthor, and a little bit of Wonder Woman.
I think there's going to be a little bit of everything in there, though. I think because they're revamping a lot of stuff. To push it back a year for rewriting the script, I think they're going to put a lot more into it as superhero-wise as they can. I mean, they're going to have to.
I think they're going to go crazy.
No way,
they're going to go crazy with special effects.
There's no way in the world you can push a movie back an entire year to sit there and not expect.
Well, what's weird is they're pretty much still on pace for filming if they were going to release it in their 2015. So it's like it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
exactly what they're doing.
The reason why they also wanted to slate it back was to go up against the Avengers too.
Yeah,
they want to go head to head with from DC to Marvel, and I think Marvel's just going to kick their ass. I mean, there's no way in the world. I love Ultron.
People are going to watch it.
The Age of Ultron. Ultron was like one of the best supervillains I had read in the Avengers.
James Spader. What's going on with casting these days?
Well, he's just a voice. He's not going to be it's not the image. It's just the voice.
I don't know.
Just think of it that way. And that's.
I didn't like his voice. You ever heard his voice? You ever listen to James Spader talk?
You know who would have been a great Ultron?
You seen Wolf?
You know who?
Seen Wolf? Answer me.
Yes, I did.
I hate James Spader.
I think who would have made a really great voice for Ultron? Christopher Walken.
I love Christopher Walken. That would have been great.
Avengers, come here. I want to rip your heart out. That would have been... All right, all joking aside, they could have casted someone a little bit better for the voice-wise for Ultron.
Because I thought he wasn't supposed to be like all machine. I thought it was like half machine, half human. If they show his face at all, I'm going to be pissed.
Smash it. But I think the movie news for that, Jesse.
That's big news.
Bloomberg.
People are, which is weird because as usual, the critics just
Well,
go praise it. Oh, it's going to be awesome. He's got the perfect talent for this, blah, blah, blah. And fans are going,
got
what the
talent.
fuck are
yeah,
you
the
guys
fans
doing?
are like, what the? Are you serious?
Because it's like,
I'm surprised they didn't try to get The Rock as Lex Luthor.
God.
But that's the thing that what they're heading towards is.
Well, it was like Joaquin Phoenix before that.
Yeah.
Like he was supposed to be the front runner.
He was supposed to be the.
And it's
one
like,
that-
could you imagine him? I don't even know.
he bailed out probably, but I mean, just like Spider-Man 2, they got the guy from Chronicle, the movie Chronicle, to play Harry Osborn.
I never saw Chronicles, but I know what you're talking about.
But that's the thing.
He looks weird. He looks like
I think he'd play a good Harry Osborn because Harry Osborn wasn't supposed to be like this, presence-giving person, But I really don't I don't understand how he turns into the Green Goblin, really. I mean, he doesn't really exactly fit the bill at all unless, he packs on a couple of pounds and starts hitting the gym,
That's what I don't get. Like,
At least,
I don't know.
At least, James Franco in the original Spider-Man's cut, he could play it,
He was in shape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could play it,
He was huge. God, you ever seen Annapolis?
Yeah.
He was huge in that.
He was big in that, yeah.
Anyways, we're getting off. I don't know. Like, Lex Luthor is supposed to supposedly, what rumors I heard, is get a hold of the armor that Zod left and kind of use that to fight with Superman or whatever.
Yeah.
He's fucking this big. Yeah, how much weight could he actually? Much weight and muscle could he actually?
There's going to be a lot of room in that armor.
I'm saying, how much could he actually put on?
His armor's going to come up to here, and he'll be, going, hey guys, I'm in here
shit behind the steering wheel. It's like
I don't like his because in every role he plays somewhat of like a slight stuttering kind of like
you know what? If you notice, what
timid.
I noticed about him is he's so fast when he's acting and talking. Everything's boom, 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 boom. And I think that's what they want. They want that quick, witty, intelligent.
I loved him in Zombieland because he fit the character. I mean, here Lex Luthor, I don't think he fits.
He was
the
good in
character.
30 minutes or less.
But the thing is that they found the character that they built for that specific role, he fit into.
Yeah.
With Lex Luthor, he doesn't really fit into that role. He doesn't.
I don't know what they're doing.
It's depressing. Once again, we have to sit there and think about what they want to do, what direction they want to go in, and we have. I mean, really, nobody knows what they're doing. But I mean, I just think more or less they made a poor choice in this, and I hope it turns out well for them because I will go see the movie no matter what. I'll go see the movie in the movie theater.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw Man of Steel, and I thought that was a kick-ass movie.
That was awesome.
That
was our top movie of 2013.
I love the Batman series. All of them, all three of them. I thought they were great.
We're just gonna have to wait, unfortunately, a really long time and see what happens. They better put out a bat suit or something soon, just to get people off the edge. You know what I mean? Give somebody something that they're happy about.
I mean, give us a Wonder Woman clip. Maybe I don't know. Stripper pole or something like that. That would be awesome. I'd like that.
I don't know.
Just throwing it out there. Maybe they'll pick that up and say, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, let's spin this off.
Yeah. Instead of a visible jet, they'll have an invisible pole. Be dancing on it. In fact, that's where they can. That would be a great
Wasn't
origin.
the Invisible Man?
There'll be a great origin for Wonder Woman. They find her in a strip club. Right after a Magic Mike show.
She's probably...
They sit there. See, you like how I turned that right around, right back in the Magic Mike. But, they find her, and she's like, not only can I dance, but I got a magic lasso. I'll tie people up. Costs $50 extra, but you know what? It's worth it.
Well, that...
Out of my fantasy land.
Out of Frank's head for a moment. That's pretty much what we got for the movie news. I thought Super Bowl weekend, I thought maybe it'd be cool we could give our fans, our loyal fans and 8 subscribers, our pick of the Super Bowl. Well, first of all, what's your team? Like the team that you root for?
The team that I root for?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I root for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You know why that's funny? there's a reason.
Just by saying the name, it's funny.
But I'll tell you why it's funny. I'm a big Patriot fan, and we lost to Denver in the conference championship.
Yes.
And then, you know what my first thought? I looked to my wife, Cindy, and I looked to her, and I said, this feeling is what Frank feels like all season long. This sucks. I wouldn't even watch football, ever, if I had to feel like this every Sunday. God forbid on Monday night. Screw that.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. That's how I felt every game. I felt like I was watching loser after loser after loser. And for a little bit there, we actually did the curse. We contemplated signing Tim Tebow. And of course, we didn't, because God knows we might bring talent in.
Yeah, you might win a game.
I mean, it was almost like we lost our quarterback, and they said, "Oh, wait a minute, we might be able to get Tim Tebow." Wait, whoa, guys, we don't want to win. I mean, we want to give the illusion of winning and playing, but we really don't want to.
Yeah. Speaking of Tim Tebow, look out for his Super Bowl ad TV commercial.
Back to the Super Bowl picks and everything. Do you like the Patriots in the Super? Oh, that's right, they lost.
Do you like the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville?
I knew that. I don't know. But you know what? At least we didn't get spanked by the freaking Broncos. And then, of course,
at least we didn't get spanked by the best offense in NFL history.
Where did we find your quarterback?
What's your quarterback's name? Do you have one?
Yeah. Well, we have.
What's his name?
We have like 3.
Who do you have?
We have 3 of them.
You have one.
2.
You have one midget. Giant black man running the ball, and that's it. Maurice Jones-Drew. That's all you got.
Let's cut the labeling here. The correct terminology is little person. All right.
All right. You're a little wrecking ball running down the field.
So glad I corrected that one.
Anyways,
I would hate for the little people who were sit there.
I'm gonna go ahead and I got the Seahawks winning 24-20.
Whoa. Seahawks. I've got the Seahawks winning as well. Of course, I don't think it's going to be such a close game.
I was hoping you think they're going to blow them out?
I think it's going to be a blowout game.
The weather's not going to be that bad.
Yeah,
they thought.
I don't think it's going to be as bad, but I don't think that Peyton Manning's going to perform as I don't think he's going to bring a Super Bowl game. I think it's going to be more or less like I'm going to say it's going to be like 48-13.
Are you serious?
I think it's going to be something like a blowout.
Is this why you're a Jaguars fan? You're so unrealistic.
First, it's Jaguars fan, not Jaguar.
Oh, I'm
It's a Jaguars fan.
You sound like what?
You sound like you're from the Housewives of New Jersey.
You know what?
I need a Jaguar. I think the Jaguars are going to win.
I never hear the name often, so forgive me for mispronouncing it.
Sorry there, you jag-off. Anyways,
if you don't like our Super Bowl picks or anything else we've had to say, well, fuck you.
I don't give a shit. But if you make money off of this shit, you better split it with us.
Yeah, and copyright laws, look them up, bitches.
Next week we'll be reviewing
American Hustle.
That's
the plan. We'll see how it goes.
Have a wonderful whatever.